Welcome to Choice Talents NG Academy. This is a training on job analysis in human resource management. In the course of this training, we shall consider the following learning outline. 1. Overview of job analysis in human resource management. 2. Job description in human resource management. 3. Job specification in human resource management. And 4. Job design in human resource management. For the learning outcome, after the completion of this training, the participant should be able to 1. Understand the concept, process, purpose, and use of job analysis. 2. Know the sources of information for job analysis. 3. Understand how to create a job description with the right content. 4. Easily identify and outline the specifications for a given job. So, what is job analysis? Job analysis is the process of studying and collecting information relating to the operation and responsibilities of a specific job. Job analysis is a systematic procedure to study and obtain detailed information relating to the operation and responsibilities of a specific job. Job analysis provides the following information. 1. Identification of the job, such as the title and code number. 2. Job characteristics, such as the job location, physical setting, supervision, union jurisdiction, hazards, and discomforts. 3. Routine tasks and responsibilities, such as specific operation, tasks that make up an assignment, relative timing and importance, their simplicity, routine or complexity, the responsibility and safety of others. 4. Materials and equipment to be used in executing the job, such as computers, smartphones, milling machines, punch presses, metals, plastics, and micrometers, etc. 5. How to perform the job and its nature of operation, such as feeding, removing, drilling, lifting, handling, cleaning, washing, driving, and setting up for the job, and so on. 6. Personal attributes required, such as experience, training, apprenticeship, physical strength, coordination or dexterity, physical demands, mental capabilities, aptitudes, and social skills, etc. 7. Job relationship, such as experience required, opportunities for advancement, patterns of promotions, essential cooperation, direction, or leadership for a job. The sources of information for job analysis includes the following. 1. From the employees who actually perform a job. 2. From supervisors, team leads and project managers, and so on. 3. From external or independent observers, specially appointed to watch employees performing a job. There are 4 main methods in analyzing jobs, and they are 1. Interviews with the employees. This method seeks to get the employees to provide relevant answers to key questions, as it relates to their jobs. 2. Use of questionnaires. This method is implemented by sharing questionnaires among job holders, which will be completed by those job holders, and returned to their supervisors. 3. Personal observation. This method is applied when the human resource manager joins the job holders at work, to observe the job done, the materials and equipment used, the working conditions and probable hazards, etc. 4. Consulting previous records. This method is applied when the human resource manager decides to go through the organization's daily records of duties previously performed, equipment used, the marked time at which each task was started and finished, the manpower and level of skills required to execute the job. What then is the purpose of job analysis? The information provided by job analysis is useful for the following purposes. 1. Human resource planning. Job analysis helps the human resource manager to organize and plan human resources, define labor needs, coordinates workforce, divide duties and responsibilities. 2. Recruitment and selection. Job analysis helps the human resource manager to recruit and select manpower based on specific requirements of each job, such as skills and knowledge. 3. Wage and salary administration. Job analysis helps the human resource manager to administer wage and salary, based on qualifications required, the risks and hazards involved in performing a specific job. 4. Job evaluation. Job analysis helps the human resource manager to handle job changes or re-engineering across industrial engineering and human engineering activities. 5. Training and development. Job analysis helps the human resource manager to determine manpower training needs and development programs, such as type and content of training required to enable the employees perform their jobs effectively. 6. Performance appraisal. Job analysis helps the human resource manager to appraise manpower performance and create standards to compare the actual contribution of each individual. 7. Health and safety. Job analysis helps the human resource manager to identify the hazardous conditions and unhealthy environmental factors for corrective measures to prevent accidents. Next, job description. Job description is a written record of the duties, responsibilities, and requirements of a particular job, specifying the standard of functions and authorized contents of the job. Job description describes the job with its title, location, duties, working conditions, hazards, job to be done, how it is to be done and why. A job description should contain the following. 1. Job duties written in a comprehensive list indicating the frequency of occurrence and time of duty. 2. Working conditions with information about the environment in which a job holder must work. 3. Job identification, which includes the job title, alternative title, department, division, machine, and code number of the job. 4. The relationship of the job with other jobs to help readers locate the job in the organization job hierarchy, relationships of workflow, and procedures. 5. Summary of the job, with useful additional information to identify the job and orient the reader to understand detailed information which follows. 6. The job holder is to be supervised by, or, if the job holder is to provide supervision to a given number of persons, along with their job titles, and the extent of supervision involved. Next, job specification. Job specification is a standard of personnel, with designated human qualities required as a necessity to properly perform a job. Job specifications is a guide for hiring, and for job evaluation, as it refers to the human qualifications which are required to successfully perform a job. A job specifications should relate with the following. 1. Physical characteristics such as age range, body size, height, weight, vision, voice, and strength, etc. 2. Psychological characteristics such as ingenuity, judgment, resourcefulness, analytical ability, mental concentration, and alertness, etc. 3. Personal characteristics such as personal appearance, emotional stability, aggressiveness or submissiveness, extroversion or introversion, leadership, etc. 4. Responsibilities such as supervision of others, responsibility for production, process, equipment, and safety, etc. 5. Other features such as demographic nature, age, gender, education, experience, and language ability, etc. Next, job design. Job design is the process of deciding on the contents of a job, its duties and responsibilities, methods of carrying out the job, and the relationships that should exist between the job holder and his superiors, subordinates, and colleagues. Job design is a deliberate and systematic attempt to structure the technical and social aspects of work, so as to improve efficiency and job satisfaction for the job holder. The main approaches to job design are described below. 1. The classical approach, which was developed by F. W. Taylor and his associates, focuses on planning, standardizing and improving human effort at the operative level, in order to maximize productivity. However, jobs designed on the classical approach are not appropriate in today's work environment, which has been characterized by increased awareness, improved education, and rising expectations of workforce. 2. The behavioral approach, which was developed by Elton Mayo, Frederick Herzberg, and other human relations experts, led to search for alternative ways of designing jobs, so as to avoid the dysfunctional consequences of standardization and simplification. The behavioral approach to job design deals with both the technical and social aspects of a job, which is an improvement over the classical approach that considers only the technical aspect of jobs. In summary, job analysis is 1. The process of studying and collecting information relating to the operation and responsibilities of a job. 2. Job analysis is a systematic procedure to study and obtain detailed information relating to the operation and responsibilities of a specific job. We have come to the end of the training on job analysis in human resource management. Do ensure to use the links in the description below to take the next stage of the HRM training, and for your knowledge assessment test. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to this channel, so you can get new trainings and knowledge with insights to continually improve your human resource management functions. Use the comment section below to share your learning experience with us, or ask vital questions. We also have other trainings to help you learn, improve, and shine. Thank you for training with Choice Talents NG.